some of these moms internationally are taking multitasking to the next level. There's a mom in China who was recently stopped by police on a moped, her hands on the handlebars, simultaneously breastfeeding her child, 18-month-old son, riding down the street.
Badass or just bad?
Well, okay, so let me preface this. I'm not a mom. I think it's just bad. But she's not alone in this. This is pretty much an international epidemic. Officers are pulling moms.
Epidemic.
It's turning serious. Look, it's crazy. This is crazy.
There's like a website dedicated to this.
It's crazy. It's really caught fire. So these moms are like, look, if my kid's hungry, I'm feeding it. I don't care what you're saying. But officers, of course, the argument against it's obvious, right? You know, you're endangering your own life, your child's life, and of course, drivers on the road around you. So the big question is this more or less dangerous than texting and driving?
I'm going to go with slightly more dangerous, given that there's a baby involved.
Yeah, you would think that's really obvious, but these moms, one of these moms is actually quoted as saying, it's not like I'm trying to change a diaper or something. It's not like I'm on my cell phone. I submit that talking on a cell phone causes far more distraction than nursing your child while it's just lying there like a pillow.
So the latest incident, as Ebony just explained, happened in China.
Yeah.
The ones you're referring to, it's not just international. We do it here in the U.S. too,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So the one was in June of 2008, driving from Detroit to Pittsburgh and stopped in the Ohio Turnpike. One in 2009, also in Ohio. So I don't know if there's something in the
Midwest,
in the milk in Ohio that's driving them to do this. But I like the woman's name, Catherine Donkers.
Right.
Catherine Donkers was like, "What's the big deal, man? Okay,
yeah, I'm not changing a diaper." Yeah, it's I don't think I could handle it. I'll just say that I can't put on lipstick and drive, so this would be ambitious for me.
Yeah.
But also I don't know what it's like to have a screaming baby, and so I think for some of these moms, they're just like, whatever it takes to shut the kid up, I'm gonna do it.
No, of course, I totally understand that, and I wouldn't be very judgmental about what you do with your kids because I have kids. Right. So I've been there, sister. I understand. But you gotta pull over to the side of the road.
There you go.
You have to because
there you go.
Look, one of them had the kid up against the steering wheel.
That's dangerous. Yeah.
And, if you have an accident, the airbag deploys. Oh, good night, Irene. Let alone if the airbag doesn't deploy.
Right, and that's how soft the baby.
You can't hold the baby, and that's the whole point. You have to have the baby in the baby seat at all times.
Right.
That's a hard and fast rule for good reason.
Yeah.
So this is overwhelmingly guilty. There's no question about it.
Yes,
but also having kids. endangering your own kid that way, you're crazy, man. I don't care how busy you are. I don't know how urgent you think the situation is, but it's totally outside the bounds.
Let me ask you this though, Cenk, as a parent, does it get to that place where you do feel like you can do all these tasks and manage them successfully? Because I feel like parents are the king and queen of multitasking. Do you get kind of some Superman feeling at some point in parenting?
No.
No. Okay.
It's no. Look, you multitask, and oftentimes you screw up.
Yeah.
So you just got to know your priorities when you're multitasking. So if you're carrying water or coffee or
groceries
whatever in the kid,
and stuff. Yeah.
and it looks like, oh my God, something's gonna fall. Let the coffee fall, not the kid. Okay.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
Sounds simple.
It's gonna be hard to clean up. You're gonna have issues, but don't drop the kid. That's my word to the wise.
Yeah.
Steve-O has 3 kids.
Look at this picture. The great thing is he's wearing a helmet because he doesn't get injured. Come on, how awesome is that picture? He's like, I don't get hurt. I'm gonna wear a helmet with my wife, my kids. They're in the back. No helmet, breastfeeding.
Yeah.
That's insane,
It's
no?
insane.
I don't think there's baby helmets because I don't think you're supposed to put them on motorcycles.
There you go. And look how she's even sitting. She's side saddle.
I know, that's the other thing.
Not even
And she's not even holding on to them.
Oh, it's so bad.
That's insane, man.
That's so bad.
That's insane. Look, I'm going to be a slight downer here. And once I was involved in an accident in Turkey. I wasn't driving; I was on a bus, and it made a sudden stop, and there was a pickup truck behind it, and slammed into the back of the bus. There were people who were sitting in the pickup part, and they flew out.
Oh my God!
It was like the grisliest, most terrible thing I've ever seen. After that, I took 0% chances on any seatbelt, anything, not remotely, man. You see people on the road like that, you never screw around with shit like that.